Before we get started with this episode, we would like to thank our sponsor, BetterHelp. Taking care of our minds are so important. You take care of other things, cars, your electronics, your home. Why don't you take care of your brain the same way? I think that's extremely important. And if you know me or Erin, hopefully you know both of us since you are listening to our podcast, but if you've been listening or watching us for the past couple years, we are big advocates for therapy, and BetterHelp is a great way to get the therapy that you need. It is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat only therapy sessions, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you'll be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/onlyfriends. That's betterhelp.com/onlyfriends. Thank you so much, BetterHelp. And now on to the episode.
I posted a picture on our Patreon of my setup right now. It is so funny. It's a chair that was just in the corner of this room, and my laptop is dangling over one side of it.
I want to pull it up now.
Yeah, it is just truly the struggle. Because TJ was in the art room where I normally record, and it has like all the boxes and stuff that I use to stack my stuff. And so I came upstairs and he was in there and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to use. At first I tried some books I found laying around, but they were just not sturdy enough. And then I was like, I guess I'll try this chair. And it is just whatever works,
It's always treacherous. It doesn't as crazy, but my camera is on a candle, so it has height to it. So that's I guess I can post that to Patreon.
Perfect.
While we're on here. Well,
more than meetings. It's funny too, because Carly's in her office. Oh, you're always finding places to use as a tripod.
No, I will avoid a tripod at all costs. I don't know why.
It's true.
I think because I'm just lazy, and it's so much easier to just prop it on something than to screw it in. And it doesn't really take that much longer, but I don't like a tripod. I have no reason for it either.
I know. I get it.
Well, I guess if you can't tell, we are apart. Welcome back to Only Friends. We are recording remotely. So, we do as best as we can, but I feel like we've got it pretty good now.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like remote is fine unless you are watching. No one would even know.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it. I don't know if it was on the podcast, Lily and Jessie Smiles podcast, how it literally looks like they're together.
Oh.
I'm like, how?
I know. I mean, the editing that goes behind it, I can't even imagine, but
I know.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm just next to you. It looks like I'm sitting on the bed.
Yeah. Perched on my backdrop.
Yeah. And there are services that do audio and video recording, but every single one I've researched, the reviews have been very either it's great or it didn't record half of it or it's not synced. So I just don't want to put that pressure on.
Yeah, it's
our
also
podcast.
It's also we're recording one of these every few months. It's not it's
every week or something.
Every single week that we have to do this, and I feel then it would be okay, we got to figure something out.
Yeah, I agree. Erin will be gone for a couple weeks, but we did pre-record a couple of episodes. So those were in person.
Yeah, which I would just like to say the past 4 episodes we have recorded, I feel a lot better now, but I still have all this fucking sinus stuff going on and it couldn't be more annoying.
Still.
But we recorded 4 episodes in the height of a sinus infection and I was miserable. So
I didn't think you seemed that miserable.
Oh, really? I feel just because when you have that feeling in your face, it's just everything's
miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving is miserable. Standing up is miserable. Living is miserable.
I remember the first day, I think we already posted that episode, but I was like, okay, come over, record, and then leave immediately.
Yeah. I think we did record that because that was Monday. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
I was
and then we recorded 2 other episodes and I was just one day I woke up and I was like, I'm fine. But then it just comes and gets you.
So I have to ask, okay, this is going to be all scrambled because we talked about these in our next episodes. I don't think it's been on the previous one, but Erin has,
My time shifter?
Yes, I've been dying to know about the time shift. I wanted to text you, but then I was like, we could talk about it on our podcast.
I literally want to text Rebecca, our agent, and be like, hey, If Timeshifter wants any promo, let me know. Like, I'm happy to
No,
talk about it.
for real. Like I feel like you're convincing so many people, including me, to get it if I ever have to travel further than the United States or something.
I know. And it's crazy because I've never even heard about it before, except for this one influencer, Helen Owen. She's like a travel influencer. I mean, literally, if you just want to like hate your life, go to her page. She's perfect.
And I'd love to. I'm on my way.
She posted it because her and her boyfriend were traveling to like Greece or something. And so Timeshifter is this app that helps you combat jet lag. So it's literally, it tells you like, okay, today you're going to go to sleep at this time and you're going to drink caffeine at this time and you're going to wake up at this time and you're going to take a melatonin at this time, et cetera, et cetera. And so she was doing it going from LA to Greece. So she was getting up at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Damn. For how many days before, do you know?
I don't know.
Probably a couple, I would think.
Oh yeah. I feel like it was like almost a handful. I feel like that jet lag is probably harder than, you know, just going from LA to the East Coast to then like Italy. But so when she got to Greece, she was like, wow, this like really helped me. So then I was like, okay, like I'm going to download it. And then we started doing it 3 days prior to coming to the East Coast. And I will say, I feel okay.
Wow. So by now, would you normally be like, oh, I feel a little weird?
Yeah, I'm definitely like tired, but I think it's because yesterday was such a long travel day and we had to do something like really funny that you're going to be like, what the fuck? But I feel like oh my God, I feel like I feel better than I normally would feel.
Okay.
So like,
did you sleep on the plane?
So good. No. So here was the thing. If for some reason you don't know, maybe you're from another country, from LA to the East Coast in Massachusetts, where I am, there's a 3-hour time difference. And I don't know what it is about a 3-hour time difference, but she gets me. Like I'm always so
horrible.
tired.
And it feels horrible because you feel like it shouldn't feel horrible. You're like, it's
Yes.
3 hours, what the hell? But really it's
Yeah.
like, if you wake up at 8 a.m. there, it's 5 a.m. here. So like, you're going to feel bad.
Yeah. It's so weird. And I don't know. It's just weird. But so what was it? Like Friday we started it, I think. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. So it was like, we went to bed at 10 p.m. Friday, 9 p.m. Saturday. And then Sunday, which was yesterday, our flight, because we were traveling, they were like, okay, start sleeping at 5 p.m. on the plane, because that like, it would be 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
East Coast time, which is when we would normally sleep. But it was like, if you can't sleep, like try your hardest, but if not, then just like be in a dark space and like put earplugs in.
Go to a dark place in your mind.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'd gone up at 6 a.m. that day. That was like the time we were set to wake up. Our flight wasn't until 3, and we got on the plane. We were awake for a few hours. I was like tired, I think, just from getting up so early, but I can't sleep on planes. Like, unless you dose me with something.
Yeah. Literally a NyQuil is the only time I've ever slept on a plane.
Yeah. Or like Tylenol PM. Same.
Yeah.
I just cannot do it. However, I sat there from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m., which was 11 p.m. this time, with I've had an eye mask on, my mask on, I put earplugs in, and I literally just sat there with my eyes closed.
Damn.
I didn't look at, because it was like, don't look at screens, don't
for
look
how
at
long?
any
3
light.
hours?
4.
You did that for 4 hours and you were just there, conscious?
Yep.
Did the time go by so slow, or was it not bad?
It wasn't bad at all. I feel like because I was like resting almost. I tried doing that thing where you count down from 1,000.
Oh yeah. Did it
I got
work?
I got to the 700s, which like I literally never get out of the 9s. Like I'm always asleep.
Oh, okay.
I tried that, but then like I was just thinking about things. I don't know. It was weird. It was like I was having conversations with myself in my brain. Just like hanging out with myself on the plane.
You're like kind of meditating.
Yeah, like sort of, but not like a full meditative state.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, it didn't seem as long as I thought it would have.
Dang.
I just been sitting there for 4 whole hours doing essentially nothing.
Staring at a wall.
Yeah. But so yeah, I thought you would find that so funny because like what?
Yeah, that sounds insane to me. Like insane behavior, but you got to do what you got to do. So you didn't sleep.
Yeah, and then it gave us like a time frame because when you put it asks for your flight number. And so it knew we were landing at whatever time. And then it was like, okay, we give you a 2-hour gap, but do not get light exposure, like limit light exposure doing anything you have to do. So it was like, you can wear sunglasses. So
I saw you were wearing them and I didn't really think about it, but that's so funny.
Yeah. I was walking around the airport. Both of us were in our sunglasses. It's 11:30 p.m.
Okay, Tana out of the club.
No, I know. And then some kids, I was so embarrassed. Some kids came up to me. They're like, hi, Erin, like, can we get pictures? And I'm like, oh my God, they probably think I'm like wearing sunglasses to avoid people.
They're like, wow, she's such a diva.
No, literally. And I had to be like, I swear I'm not like an asshole. I'm wearing sunglasses to combat my jet lag. And they were like, okay, like, don't care.
They're like, we're 12. What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah. But like, even on the drive to the Cape, which is like an hour from the airport, I literally kept my sunglasses on.
Oh my God.
I was like, no lights in here.
Damn, you're really committed.
So committed. And then like today, we got to come home and then it was like, go to sleep by 2 a.m. Like 2 a.m. is your new bedtime. Take a melatonin, go to bed. We got home at like 1:30. I like brushed my teeth, got into bed.
Ran to bed.
No, literally. I left all my bags downstairs.
Like, I'm time shifting, bitch. And I don't want to hear it.
No, because I want to commit to it just because I'm like, I need to know if it works.
I know. No, same. Like, this is an experiment for me as well because this would be everything.
Yeah.
Sleep to me is everything.
Yeah, I just got a notification before we started recording. It was like, no more caffeine in 30 minutes for the rest of the day. And I have to stay up until 11 p.m. I'm like, how?
You have to stay up till 11. Wait, so how many days until you leave for Europe?
We leave on Wednesday. So today's Monday.
Okay.
So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But the weird thing is on Wednesday, our flight is at like 6 o'clock, but it literally is at like 7 p.m. go to sleep and then sleep for the whole flight, which is like 6 or 7 hours. Mm-hmm. And then you'll wake up and it'll be 8 a.m.
So do they tell you to pop a NyQuil or something like that?
No, they tell you to like take melatonin. But like, I mean, I'll probably take a Tylenol PM or something on the flight over.
Because I just feel like melatonin is good, but I don't think it does it.
Like it wouldn't
in those circumstances, it would. Yeah. Like if I need to be knocked out, I'm not taking melatonin.
No, 100%. I don't know what the hell is going on with my camera, but I feel like it is so blurry.
Uh-oh.
I can't like tell though. Okay, I like moved it closer to my face. I don't know. I'm having a hard time seeing.
It's okay. You're losing all your senses from time shifting.
Yeah. But today I like woke up 8 a.m. bright and early. I was like, let's go to the gym. Like I want my body to just like,
oh my God,
think that this is its life now.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you go to the gym?
I did, which is another thing I wanted to share with you. I finally did 12:30.
How was it? Was it so hard?
Oh my God, Carla, the first like 2 minutes, I was like, nope, no way am I going to be able to do this. Like immediately my calves were just burning.
Oh my God. I feel like we've said this on the podcast, but it seems like one of those things that's not going to be hard, but I feel like I get why it is because it's like, oh duh, you're at such an incline and you are almost running probably, right?
Yeah. No.
12. You're at
maybe
3 speed. Is it 3 speed?
Yeah.
30. Oh, okay. I don't know.
I just have like really long legs. So it's like
that's
normal,
true. I have to do
normal,
double,
but like a good pace. It's like
a chihuahua.
Like a speed walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did the whole thing. I didn't stop at all. I made it. And I still don't have Lauren Geraldo's ass, but here we are.
Well, give it a couple weeks.
I know. I'm like, maybe I'll go again tomorrow.
No, that's probably a good idea because then your body's like actually going to be tired later. I mean, I'm sure you'll still be tired, but
totally.
Oh, but it is so different. It's like 8 p.m. when you're going to bed this time that you're used to anyway.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. I go to bed at like 11 tonight, which I'm like, she's keeping us up late.
Yeah. Go do 12 to 30 again. And then you'll probably pass right out.
I know. Oh my God. No, but the first 5 minutes were hell.
Oh God, I want to try it so bad just to know what it feels like. Because
Same.
I've seen it for so long.
Yeah, we've been wanting to do this for years, but we never had access to a treadmill because it was like during the pandemic.
Yeah. I know. I thought for like a week, I was like, I should just get one for the apartment. But like, I knew it'd be one of those things that I would use for a month and then it'd be folded up like
totally
everyone's parents have in a room.
Yeah, you just like gotta have the space for one.
Yeah, a gym.
Well, now that I have a gym membership, maybe I'll be a 12-3-30 girly.
Oh yeah, I know. I wonder if
was
you
like,
get a guest pass.
Oh, I know.
I want to try
it
too.
No idea.
I feel like I would die.
We'll sneak you in like those people sneak into the movies with a trench coat.
Yeah,
into the gym.
But you have to be on my shoulders because it's your face on the thing.
Yeah,
I'm like.
Stick to the Pilates until at least next month.
Okay.
And you'll be able to carry me. Let them know that you're training for something, and then maybe they'll give you the exact exercises to do to train your
My legs
body.
are just massive. It's muscle.
Oh my God. I like literally can't tell what is going on with my camera. Oh, TJ's just screaming.
Uh-oh. Is he on the phone?
Yeah. But
happy Monday.
Yeah, we did it. You got to try.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've been wanting to forever. So
I know.
I just need the tools.
The time has come. I literally went to the gym because I was like, I got to try it. And I know there's a treadmill.
Do you listen to music when you're working out or like, what do you do?
It depends. On the treadmill, I'll listen to like a podcast because it's so boring. And if it's just music, I feel like it kind of makes the time go by slower.
It does because like, oh, it was only 3 minutes. That whole song was 3 minutes. Same with flights for me. I don't like listening to music. So I'm like, okay, I have 2 hours left. I don't want to be going through 3-minute songs at a time.
No, exactly. Like even when I was in college and I would like do stuff on the treadmill, I would always just like watch a show. It's just like way better.
Yeah.
And then if I'm doing like hit exercises or whatever, like I will listen to music.
Yeah, that makes more sense because it's all exciting.
Well, because I have the Peloton app, right? So it's like instructors, but then there's always music behind it.
Yeah.
So I like to pick ones that are like, you know, I did like an Usher class once, or like if it's like pop or whatever, you can like kind of search by your mood too. So I like that.
Oh, that's cool. I feel like I've just given up music entirely. Like I know when I'm driving, I listen to podcasts. When I go on walks, I listen to podcasts.
Yep.
When I'm getting ready, I listen to podcasts. I don't know if it's getting older or what. Also, podcasts are so much more common, and it's like anyone you follow pretty much has one. And I don't really care who it is. If it's just something on and it's someone entertaining me, I'll just be listening to it.
Yeah, I woke up this morning. I agree. I woke up this morning and TJ was like, I'm trying to convince Mackenzie to start a podcast.
Mackenzie Stiff?
Yeah, because like when he wakes up in the middle of the night, like really early, like at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
He'll always just like listen to her stories with his eyes closed. If you don't know,
so long.
Yeah, she literally has like 100 stories like every day. And she's just like talking about like the most like insane stuff most of the time.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm just trying to convince her to have a podcast so that I can do that if she's never not posting.
I wonder, did she say that she would, or is she kind of against it?
I don't know.
Remember she was always like, what?
I was like, she'd probably get canceled so fast.
I know. No, she definitely would. I feel like she's one of those people who like wouldn't care though and just
totally.
Going. But she used to post on Snapchat. She probably still does. We don't have Snapchat, so I don't know. Yeah. But it literally like every single thing she was doing that day, she still kind of does that on Instagram. But I would always tell her, and this is when like maybe a year into us vlogging, I'd be like, you need to vlog because you're posting everything. And if you vlog, you're monetizing it and it lives on forever. And she was just like, no, I don't want to do that. And I was just always like, girly, come on. I feel like if she were a daily vlogger at that time, she probably would have taken the off on YouTube just because her life is so interesting and so crazy.
I know. It's also so interesting. Like had instead of Snapchat, it been TikTok initially, like, could you imagine?
No. And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. You take care of your car, you take care of your pets, you take care of your physical body. Sometimes some people do, some people don't. You take care of electronics, anything in your life. Why don't you take care of your brain the same way? It is so important to do that. Our minds affects how we experience life, so it's important to invest time and care into keeping them healthy. There are plenty of ways to get support for a healthy brain, like learning a new language or taking power naps, but there's also BetterHelp online therapy. If you guys know me, I've been in therapy for so many years, and I just always advocate for people to seek therapy, just because even if you don't feel like anything's wrong, it just helps with so much about your life, and it helps so much with relationships and how you view yourself and how you handle situations. And for me, it's just something that's extremely necessary, and I just think everyone should try therapy at least once. And BetterHelp is great. It is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat only therapy sessions. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours, which is also really nice because sometimes if you're looking for a therapist, it can take weeks to months, and being matched in under 48 hours is a great, quick way to find somebody and start helping yourself. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/onlyfriends. That's betterhelp.com/onlyfriends. Thank you, BetterHelp. And back to the episode we go.
She would have had like a massive following.
I know. Oh God. I know. She does post on TikTok, but it's obviously not the same. She's not posting like vloggy stuff.
Yeah.
But
it's also just like, really I feel funny. Like she's kind of like us in the sense where it's like, those center like platforms on the internet. It's like, I feel safe here. I know my people here.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to TikTok where everyone's going to be mean to me.
Yeah. Well, especially Snapchat. She's had it since like our Vine days and still uses it. So
it was like 2013, everyone. It's a long time ago. Oh, 10 years. Next year.
10 years. 10 years will be when Vine came out.
No, I'm going to puke. I'm going to puke.
Do you look at, so I always kind of think about Snapchat as college because it was around the same time.
Sure.
Do you look at your college time as like so long ago that it's like out of reach?
No. To me, like it's more devastating realizing that like Vine started 10 years ago than it is that I graduated college 10 years ago.
I just mean like
crazy.
That time it feels like I don't know how to explain it. Out of reach is all I can think of. Like when I lived in Omaha, I'm like, I feel like I barely remember. Like I remember it, but it's like it was so long ago. Like when we lived at our old apartment, to me, I'm like, oh yeah, feels like a couple of years ago.
Sure.
But college and living at home feels like. But we've also lived here so long now. It's disgusting.
I know. It almost 10 years.
That's horrific.
Ew.
I need to go. I'm sweating. I'm truly sweating, actually.
Oh my God.
I should have put on deodorant. I'm really sweating.
That is sick. That is so.
What year did we move here? 2014? 15?
2015, yeah.
I always get it confused. Okay, so I mean, we're shy of 10 years, but.
Yeah, we're going on 8. But like, it's not too far. Like we're closer to 10 than we are to 5.
Ugh. Well, I guess a couple of those years were COVID, so I don't know. Still, I mean, I feel like every year we were here, we're like, oh my God, it's going by so fast.
I know. But now it's like, oh, we've almost been there a decade. Like, that's not okay.
No, it's really not okay. And I don't know how to feel about it.
Honestly, thanks a lot, Joe Biden.
Yeah. And Obama. Don't forget about him.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Obama.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I feel like we also, the whole time shifting thing is funny too, because the next episodes, I feel like we're like re-explaining it, but you got to just stick with us because everything's kind of out of order.
Jumbled.
In terms of filming our podcast. So whatever. I think it's fine.
There's one more thing I wanted to tell you on my flight again. Just sitting there with an eye mask over my eyes, kind of like listening to people what I could. And there was this one guy. We were like, you know how one of the flight attendants like sits on the wall?
Yeah.
Like her seat is there.
Mm-hmm.
When we were landing, she was sitting there and we were probably like 3 rows back from her. And this guy was like so obviously flirting with her. There was another time like
a
during
passenger?
the flight. Yeah.
Okay.
That he was like trying to like make conversation. And I think I couldn't really hear what he said, but it seems like he was like, I need to find like my muse or something like for male actors. And so then she just starts listing all of these like male actors. And then one of them was like Robert Pattinson. And so she keeps going into conversation. She's like, oh yeah, like, what the hell is his name? Tom Holland.
Okay.
She's like, oh, Tom Holland and Spider-Man. Like, you got to check that out. It's so good. Oh my God, you've never seen Spider-Man? And then she's like, well, my number one is Robert Pattinson, Twilight. Have you seen Twilight? And he's like, no, I haven't. She's like, oh my God, like you have to see Twilight. Like he can be your muse. And I'm like, this is so weird.
What? How old was this guy?
Both look like they were in their 20s.
I mean, I highly doubt he's going to enjoy Twilight. But...
No, 100%. But I also was like, sir, well, first oh my God, I don't even know what they were talking about then. But then he was like, guess what my profession is? And she was like, the first thing she said was, I think you're in the military. So if like that gives you any vibe of to like, he was just like this strong man with a muscle tee on, like had like an American flag on some sort of his clothing. And she was just like, you're in the military. He was like, nope. And then like he kept making her guess. And then I think he said like, I'm a filmmaker or something, which like, you know,
so
we're
he's looking
filmmakers.
Wait, so he was like, yeah, we are. We're like, is our camera blurry?
Yeah.
Wait, so he was looking for an actor to be like obsessed with next, kind of,
like
or to put in movies that he's writing.
Yeah. But like this man, I can tell you with full confidence, is not writing anything.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's always those people. It
was just really funny, like a funny thing to overhear. Because every person that she meant, she listed, like, she brought up Bridgerton. She brought up, like, so many things, and he had never heard of any of them. And I was like, you are so clearly not a filmmaker.
Yeah, what?
You don't know any of these men?
Maybe he was doing the thing where he was making up a life when he's traveling.
Oh.
Maybe he really was in the military, and he was like, I'm just going to say I'm a writer from LA, and he's really from, like, Michigan.
Yeah.
That's what I would think. Like, there's no way if he hasn't seen all of these.
I know. I feel like there was really no point to that. It was just like a memory I remembered as I was talking and thought it was funny because he just had
a hazy memory. Well, you can't see or anything.
Yeah.
During your lobotomy on the flight.
It was very weird. It was crazy too because I would like take it off to like look to see how much time was left, but then I'd be like blinded. Oh yeah. Like, oh no, it's not really work now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's so much to just being in the dark because we never are. Like we're either watching TV going to bed or on our phones or whatever. Mm-hmm. I really couldn't tell you the last time everything was just dark when I went to bed, except when I put my sleeping mask on to go to sleep. But it's TJ really crazy.
It's actually really nice if you do it. Like we haven't recently, like we are always fully watching TikToks.
Yeah, same.
But like we would turn off all the lights and then just put sleep meditation on.
Oh, and
I would recommend.
It works.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is when I wake up too early, if it's like 4:30 or 5 or something, and I'm struggling falling back asleep, I will try to meditate basically, and I always fall asleep.
Yeah.
And it works every single time.
Listen. I'll send you some good ones. Oren, my man Oren.
Oren. Is it from that app?
10% Happier, yeah.
10%. Oh yeah, I used to do that.
I feel like you can probably like find stuff on YouTube though.
Because the thing with YouTube though,
10%.
The thing with YouTube,
there's ads.
Yeah, it's like, and then breaking into the movies next week, and it's like, okay, Jesus. I think Danny was telling me not a long time ago, a couple weeks ago, we went bowling, that she does like she listens to ASMR stuff on YouTube. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, aren't there commercials and stuff? And it interrupts it. But I think she has
premium or
whatever. Is it still called YouTube Red?
Oh, I think it's premium.
Oh, okay. When did that happen?
When you like pay for? I have no idea.
And there were shows on it.
Maybe there's multiple different ones.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I've never even thought about buying a no ad thing for YouTube. Like it's never crossed my mind.
Also, just like as creators, why do we not have that for free?
Right?
Just something to think about.
No,
Susan.
I do. I will be pondering that because that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like you have to have made content for this amount of years to get no ads.
Yeah. Well, we're going on like year 7 or 8. Like it's time.
No, it is time. I know we can't keep talking about how long we've lived here and made videos. It's disgusting.
I know. Ugh, it's so right. Well, how was your Sunday since we recorded on
I
Saturday?
know it is tough. It was good. We went to Cinespia last night. If you don't know what that is, it's Hollywood Forever Cemetery. It's like an iconic, ginormous cemetery with old celebrities. It's just really old and beautiful.
And by that she means they're literally buried there.
They're actually buried there, which is pretty odd when you're there to watch a movie, I will say. But it's kind of just, I don't know. I really wanted to go around and look at all of them. So I was like, I know Judy Garland is buried here. And I want to say Lucille Ball, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Who?
I thought Lucille Ball was buried there, but I'm not positive, but I do love her. But yeah, so our friend Danny was working on a show. It's called Sprung. It's out on like Freevee. It's like, it sounds like an ad. And we watched 2 episodes there and it was so good. It was really funny. Yeah, it was about 3 convicts who get out of jail because COVID started happening. And so they had to get rid of, set them free. But it's really funny. It's the people who made, or the guy who made My Name is Earl. He made this show. So it's kind of that same like trailery. Oh, okay. It's just like really funny. Like one of them gets COVID. So they put him in, the fireplaces where when there's like no wood, you can just like sit in there basically if you wanted to. Like it's empty.
What?
With a chimney, like a fireplace with a chimney. Like say there's no wood or anything in there, you could sit in it. So they're like, anytime they put plastic over it and they're like, anytime you cough or talk up through the chimney. It was just like ridiculous. It was at the beginning of COVID and like they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Who's in the show?
I'll look it up. It's nobody I had heard of, but it's me. So Kate Walsh.
Yeah.
Okay. Garrett Dillahunt.
Dillahunt? No.
Shakira Barrera.
No.
Philip Garcia.
No. What is the name of the show?
Sprung. Baby got back.
Baby got back.
But yeah.
Garcia. An unlikely group of incarcerated people. Okay. Oh, Garrett Dillahunt. What is he in that I watched?
He's in No Country for Old Men, 12 Years a Slave, Deadwood, Raising Hope. I guess he's in a lot of stuff. Who knew?
Yeah,
definitely not me. Army of the Dead. Did I say that one already?
Yeah, I'm looking at his thingy right now. That's so weird. He looks like he's in something that I like literally just watched, but I don't recognize any of the shows.
I will say he does just look like every white male actor in his like 30s or 40s.
So funny. I typed in Sprung television show and it literally says people also search for My Name is Earl.
Yeah. I think maybe a couple people are also in My Name is Earl, but I could be wrong.
Oh, Martha Plimpton. She's funny.
Yeah, she's hilarious. She's great in that show for sure.
I don't know any of these people.
She plays one of their moms who picks them up from jail, but she's like she's smoking and
I feel like she's had that character a bunch of times.
Yeah.
It's just like phenomenal.
She's incredible.
Okay.
It was so funny. It was funny because they got in the car and they're like, wait, so do we wear a mask? And she was like, well, it depends what channel you're watching, but I'm waiting for Dr. Phil to chime in.
They really need to step up their marketing game. I feel like all the Freevee billboards that I see are the ones that are like not the full size ones. They're like the little ones that are like in just random spots of town.
Oh yeah. Well, I actually saw one in Hollywood when we were driving to Hollywood Forever, but by Capitol Records, like that whole area, there's like a big Freevee one. So I was like, oh, I had literally never seen one before. And I was like, that's weird. On the way there, I just saw a giant one, but
we should do our poll for Sunday in honor of Danny, asking people if they know what Freevee is or not.
Okay. Nolan has been using it for a long time, I guess.
What?
Because he was like, if there's something not on Netflix, like, or
any of our new?
I don't know. I mean, he says he's been using it for a while. He's like, oh yeah, I use it all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, not like years. Because Danny, like, they just made it.
I don't know. He was just like, I use it all the time. So I just assumed. But yeah, I don't know. I know. I didn't even know what it was.
Freevee.
But yeah, I mean, that's it. I can't really think of anything else. Still reading Evelyn Hugo.
Oh,
Haven't really got much
slow
far.
reader.
I know. I really didn't read anything since our last, but it's coming out next. Never mind. We don't even need to talk about it then.
Oh, Hughie.
Yeah. Good though. I like it so far.
Well, then I suppose we can move right into this day is history.
This day is history. This day will go down in history.
This day is history. Okay.
Her
To
story.
All the Boys I've Loved Before came
Oh my
out this day
God.
in history. Have you ever seen that, by the way?
I watched it, but it was one of those things that was like on in the background.
Oh my God.
I
They're
know.
so good. You got to watch.
Same as like my son, The Summer I Turned Pretty, right? Same vibe.
I mean, yeah, like teen
Filming
teens
wise,
in
I
love.
mean, not plot, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it by the same girl or woman who did The Summer I Turned Pretty?
Literally no idea.
I thought maybe.
Couldn't tell ya.
Should I look it up? Turned Pretty. What's the other one you just said?
To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both based on Jenny Han books
Cute.
with common characters and themes. Okay, I figured, so I was like, I feel like this is very similar.
Okay, and then Rat Race, just an
Oh my
iconic
God.
historical movie, came out way too long ago in 2001. I remember watching this like when I was little, and I was like, I'm not allowed to be watching this.
I think I saw it, but I can't remember it, honestly. Obviously.
It's good.
Yeah.
Movie wreck of the week. Go back and watch.
Okay.
And then everything else I'm about to read is from 2007, like iconic year.
Okay.
Phineas and Ferb dropped.
Okay. I never watched it.
Yeah, I wasn't like a big Phineas and Ferb gal, but like it was always just on if the TV was on, you know?
The thing that always makes me laugh is when somebody talks about Phineas, like Billie Eilish's brother, if they spell it like Phineas and Ferb. It's so funny to
me. And then Superbad.
Okay. Iconic. 2007.
Yep.
Okay. Makes sense.
And High School Musical 2.
2007.
Yeah. It was a big year for TV and film.
Yeah, Jesus. A lot of different sides of the spectrum. High School Musical, Superbad.
And Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb, baby.
What a weird cartoon.
I don't even know if I could tell you what it's about.
I definitely couldn't.
Okay.
I feel like all of those like kid show, like Real Monsters, like I have such like vivid memories of it, but the plot, no idea.
Yeah,
like,
I just remember
Cat
the
Dog,
eyes.
No idea.
Yeah.
Like
I remember loving Cat Dog, but
me too. Oh, I watched it all of the time.
Was that Nickelodeon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was a big Cartoon Network girl. Like I watched Powerpuff Girl. Ed and Eddie was so good.
I never watched any of those.
Ghost.
I was like Jimmy Neutron. I was like Nickelodeon, like Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Really. I honestly don't even know if like I had Cartoon Network available to watch.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't know if it was like a included channel or not, but
yeah, I don't remember.
I don't think I watched much Nickelodeon. I think that's the problem. Because I remember when
Nick.
like when we started hanging out with Josh Peck, I was like, I've never seen Drake and Josh or anything.
Oh my God, you guys, it's on Disney Plus. Go watch it.
I know.
Not Disney Plus. Where did I watch it?
I was saying it's not Nickelodeon.
I was literally just watching it. Maybe it's Peacock.
I remember we watched it in our old apartment. We watched like 1 or 2 episodes, and I actually was laughing out loud.
Yeah, it's so funny.
At our old ages of like 26 or 7, however old we were.
Yeah. I also loved Nick at Night.
Oh, yes. Nick at Night was so good. I Love Lucy.
Yeah. It was all that like Happy Days. It was just like, so good. I was like, why don't they play these shows?
I know, like, but like, our parents watched it when they were our age. Yeah. Remember Block Party Summer?
No. Yeah, MASH would always be on. Like I would always fall asleep with my TV on, and I'd wake up in the morning for school, and that's what would like be on is MASH.
I could never watch. Well, I feel like I was too young to appreciate it, but I just thought it was so depressing. Maybe because it was in black and white.
Yeah.
Well, and they're all like in the military or whatever.
Yeah. But it was like funny. And then like Gilligan's Island was on it.
The best.
There were just so
Brady
many
Bunch.
Yeah, they gotta bring back Nick at Night. It probably exists.
It's probably somewhere. I'm sure it's on
Yeah.
some app somewhere also.
I know. Oh, what a time.
Oh, that was the best. It's full nostalgia. I remember watching
Yeah.
and my parents were like, I'm so happy you're watching the shows that I watched. And I was like, what?
You're like, I'm not. Don't ever say that again.
Yeah. Like, I'm putting Cat Dog back on.
Yeah. Okay, well, we can move on to birthdays. We have Little Pump. It's his birthday today.
Lil Pump. I have not heard that name in so long.
I know. Oh my god, I literally saw a picture of him today. He's the one with the different color hair, right?
Yeah, because we made our pumpkin.
Yeah.
Lil
Okay.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, that's what I too remember.
That's the only reason I remember.
Okay.
Was from
Just
our
making
pumpkin.
sure. And then it's Austin Butler's birthday. Good news for us.
Austin Butler. Okay.
Oh my god, I was like, Carly.
I was thinking of Austin from the Ace Family at first, and I was like,
Oh no.
okay. But Austin Butler, yes.
Yeah,
How old is he? Is he like 29?
He's our age. He's 31 today.
Oh my God. Okay.
91
He's one of those
babies.
actors that I think is way younger.
Yeah. He's a perfect age. He's the most beautiful, perfect, like
Ugh.
timeless age.
Oh, also, I think you can stream Elvis.
What?
I think you have to rent it on Prime or something like that, but I think you can watch it now if you're interested.
Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely do. I did
Don't
watch
take
I
my
Love
word
My
for it.
Dad.
Oh, how did you like it?
Good. I was just so annoyed that we had to buy it.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
we talked about this in a coming one, but I had just watched it the night before and I thought it was really
Yeah.
good. I will say the thing about it, and it's not bad, but I feel like if you saw the trailer, you like know exactly what's going to happen.
yeah.
And at least in my opinion, there weren't like any subplots or anything. It was just like one plot, but it was good.
That's so I literally had like a vague idea going into it, but I feel like the trailer, they used parts in the movie that are so different than the way I perceived.
Oh,
like,
really?
You know, like happy bits of it. That was obviously just like, I guess I can't really say too much without giving it away.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, oh, this just looks like a cute, go fun little thing. The thing that really got me was that it's like based on a true
Right.
story. And then I had to like search, but couldn't really find anything. But I was like, huh?
I know when I was watching it, I thought maybe this is a book. I feel like it'd make a really good book.
Yeah, no,
But
it's his life.
I don't know. If you don't know what it's about basically a dad who catfishes his son.
Because his son like won't talk to him.
Yeah,
Because he's a
and
bad dad.
Yeah, it's bizarre. I mean,
It's really
the movie's
It was
funny
good.
and whatever, but in real life, I'd be like,
yeah, it's also one of those movies. TJ and I were like, bones were coming out of our skin because we were like so anxious. It's one of those movies that like you're gonna feel so uncomfortable during.
yeah. I
And,
mean,
like,
there
I
are definitely
did.
parts. So I was like, oh my fucking God.
No.
They went there, but
Yeah, I had like
yeah.
borderline anxiety watching it. I was like, oh God.
Yeah,
But it was really good.
yeah. And Claudia
I'm
did
happy-
amazing.
Yeah. Oh my God, such a good actress.
She really is. And it didn't
Yeah.
feel like a YouTuber movie. I feel like a lot of
Oh my God.
influencers get casted in movies.
Oh no, this is a Sundance film, girly.
No, yeah. I was like, I feel like that hasn't happened in a while, actually, except Addison Rae, but she was good, right? I don't think I actually saw it, but people said that she
No,
was
that
good.
movie was so stupid.
It
That like,
was?
the
Oh,
worst movie
okay.
I've ever seen.
But I was gonna say, I feel like I haven't known of a movie recently with influencers, but when that would happen, they
Yeah.
were always awful for the most part.
Yeah.
But this
I
is like a
will
legit
say though,
movie.
like Kourtney Kardashian deserves some
Oh,
sort of
yeah, I
nomination
forgot.
for that role.
Are they still friends? What's going on?
I don't know. No idea.
Our celeb news. Are Addison and Courtney still
Yeah.
friends?
Are they? I don't know.
Who knows?
She has Charlie D'Amelio now. So,
Oh, true. Oh, yeah. She is in the fam now.
yep.
It's crazy how that works.
I know. It's so interesting.
Mhm.
Okay, and then we have the kid Leroy, who is quite literally a child, and I
Is
had no
he?
idea.
He's a
He's
kid?
only 19.
Oh my God, he literally is a kid. The
Yes. I
kid
thought he was,
Leroy's
like,
not lying.
21. Like
No.
he literally is a kid.
He is 19.
Fresh 19.
That's the thing. I barely remember being 19. I couldn't even drink yet.
19. Well, yeah, but we did. Well, I did.
Well, you did. Most of us did. I didn't. Well, maybe
Yeah.
I did. I don't know. But I thought he was probably like 25.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I would place
Yeah,
that
it was like
man.
21,
Not
22.
kid.
But like wild. Like he's been 18 this whole time.
That's crazy.
Like he can't even legally like rent a car.
No.
Real wild.
Oh, that makes me feel so weird for like
And then
more than 10 years older than him. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, one that shook me even more. Well, this will be interesting to see if you know Justin Roberts.
I gotta look up what he looks like, but I think
Team 10.
See.
Oh my God,
Justin
what?
Roberts. Well, when I look it up, it's an American announcer. So I have to
no.
Team 10. That's why I
Oh
made
yeah,
that
you
face.
don't know who he is. That's exactly who I was.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'm saying it because I'm like, yeah, but I can't. Like, I've definitely seen him. Was he like did he have an iconic moment or something that I knew him from?
He then like, I mean, yeah, he was like in his songs and he like made his own music, I believe at one point. But like, kid is just 20 years old, which is so crazy to
now?
me. Yes. Because that means like when he was in Team 10, he was like literally
16 or 15 or 16.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know.
I mean, the fact that, I don't know. I'm glad we didn't grow up with social media because I think it's insane. But I probably also sound like a prehistoric human saying that. I just can't imagine, especially getting fame that young.
And like, honestly, I don't know what he's doing now, but like the burnout that we have, I can't imagine.
Oh my God, I know.
With someone who has like a million more followers than we do, probably, like, I just can't even imagine.
I wonder if he's still an influencer. Oh my God, I looked up on Instagram and the fucking sports announcer came up.
No.
Justin Roberts. I mean, it's so weird. He looks so familiar, but I cannot pinpoint.
Like, he had like that. I'm pretty sure in one of Jake Paul's songs, he like had a verse on one of them and it was like funny.
Okay.
But like not funny. Haha.
Funny, weird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, he's still.
I just couldn't believe the age.
Yeah, it's humbling for sure.
Okay, there's also a lot more people. Phoebe Bridgers. It's also her birthday.
How old is she?
She's 28.
Oh, okay.
And then
I thought she was like older for some reason.
Yeah.
I feel like she's more mature.
She's so mature. Robert De Niro.
My God.
79 years old.
Wow. Okay.
That definitely tracks, but like he's getting up there.
Yeah.
This one, which is kind of like timely for us, Paige of WWE.
Oh my God. Okay.
She's 30 years old today, but it's really funny. I used to watch Total Divas. Paige was on Total Divas. And one day, our friend Joe came over and he was like, Erin, Ronnie Radke and Paige from WWE are walking past your house right now. They are dating, which is just like, oh, come on, Paige. But we have seen them walk by my house so many times.
Yeah. And at least 3, right?
Yep. I can't figure out if they live in our neighborhood or what the tea is, but
I know
that's the tea that I know.
I know. It's so funny. Every time I drive to your house and there's a couple walking in the distance, I'm like, I wonder if it's them, but it never is. Because he has tattooed arms, right?
Yes, he has them tattooed like completely black.
Okay, so that's a good indicator of like, is that him or not?
Totally, yeah.
Is it on his hands too?
No, I think it's like a like a long sleeve shirt.
Okay,
cut off.
Okay,
but I don't think it's on his hands.
I was just wondering because a lot of times people wear sweatshirts, so I'm like, will I even notice?
He's a bad guy though, and we don't stand.
Yeah, he did a lot of things.
I saw a TikTok of him with Papa Roach, and Papa Roach is such a sweetie, and I got really upset seeing it.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, I found Rodney's TikTok actually. I think it came up on my For You page or something.
Who?
What's his name? Rodney?
Ronnie.
Oh, okay.
Whatever, I was like, are we talking about different people now? Okay.
No. I think I saw his TikTok and I was going through it and people were commenting like, did people forget what he did?
Yeah, no, he's done a ton of fucked up stuff.
Yeah. What were the bands he was in? Falling in Reverse and it's another big one.
Yeah. I don't remember. None of which I ever listened to. You're gonna say it though, and I'm gonna know.
I know.
It's like an S.
Let's see. Do you want to guess? Like, should I give you a hint? Or do you want me to tell you?
Sure.
Okay, you know when something happens and people are like, that's actually not a good way to say it. If I get out of something, I'm trapped, but then I get out. What am I doing?
Escape the fate.
Yeah. I was trying to get you to fate, but then I was like, I don't think that's going to work.
Well, that's the tea on them. And then it's also Jessie Smiles' birthday.
Oh my God, Queen.
She's a young lass. She's 29 years old.
Oh my God, a young pup.
Not even 30 yet. Just a young whippersnapper.
Yeah, can't relate.
We are old, frail.
Old hags.
Yep. Okay. That is all for this day in history. Lots of B-days today. And now we can get into some celebrity news.
Into the news.
First and foremost, we still have no news about Kim and Pete, and I check every day incessantly, and still nothing. She's just posting like everything is normal, and quite frankly, everything is not normal.
No,
and
it's not, and it's really frustrating. Obviously, they don't need to tell us anything, but there's no clues, I think is what it is. Like a lot of times when people break up, there's clues. You can kind of put things together. You know, if Chloe's doing it, she's obviously going to post quotes, so you kind of know what's going on.
Oh my God, yeah, her basic ass.
Yeah, so do we think it's confirmed?
I don't know. Confirmed with a K? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm curious with a K, but I don't know with a K.
Like it could really go either way. I'm like, they're not, she's not mentioning it because they're not done and they're just like letting it linger for press, or they are done and they're letting it linger for press.
Yep. Or until the show's about to come out. That's probably what you mean. But
true.
I don't know, which it sucks. I feel like we probably brought this up, but he's on the next season. So like if they did break up, it's just going to be like, they look so cute or whatever.
That's probably why they're not telling us.
I know. I'm sure it has to do with the show because either way, it's press.
I know.
And it's interesting. So
keeps them relevant.
No news, but hopefully by the time you get back, there'll be something.
I know. Oh my God. Maybe they'll be there.
Honestly, maybe
they'll be there. I saw something like briefly. I actually meant to look it up, but I didn't. That said, like Chloe is getting sole custody of her and Tristan's new baby.
As well, yeah.
I literally did not look into it. I honestly just think I don't care enough to, but I did see that. So if that's something that interests you guys, it's somewhere out in the world.
I would be surprised. I mean, I think it's probably real because I did see that posted, and it seemed like something that would happen, but also it seems like it wouldn't because I feel like she's so obsessed with, but he's such a good dad and I want to have another child with him because he is a good dad and there'll be siblings, like blood related. It's also,
like,
I don't know.
Fucked up if it is true, because then what, like he's going to go and visit True and like, not, like be with the other kid. I don't know.
Yeah, that's I'm sure actually such a good point. Out. Yeah, but what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it worth looking up right now or no?
Sure.
Tristan Thompson responds to Khloe Kardashian's sole custody of baby. Wait, this was 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I literally saw it today. I thought it just came out today.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I saw it the other day.
Okay. So sorry, it's going to take me a second to like figure this out. Tristan posted a picture.
It's also like so fucked up that he just like picks and chooses which babies he is going to care for. Because he has like, I think 2 other children.
Yeah.
And like with that lady who he, had an affair with, he got pregnant and then tried to like keep it hush hush. He is not supporting her at all, I don't believe.
Yeah. And he's also, I feel like he said like something about his children and he never includes his other children basically when he's talking about being a dad or whatever. So it's just interesting. Gross. I mean, maybe the parent or the mom of the other kids don't want them to be mentioned. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, this is stupid. This isn't even anything. It's just like a picture he posted. And people are like, the caption alludes to, but it has nothing to do with it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we'll get back to this because I'm sure something will be more clear about it. But geez.
Well, in other good news, Taylor Swift's All Too Well short qualifies for an Oscar.
Oh my God. Is this bitch going to get an EGOT?
No, that's what it's literally saying. It's like she could be making a run for an EGOT.
Really? Okay, what is an EGOT? It's a Grammy, Oscar,
Emmy,
Emmy.
Tony.
Emmy is TV shows, right?
Yep.
And Tony is what?
Like daytime. It is like musicals and stuff like that, I believe. Like,
Okay.
I think that
Right in your
John
lane.
Legend got one for Hamilton, I believe.
Yeah.
So I that's just what I'm basing the Tony off of. Musicals, obviously.
What are Tony Awards? Yeah, Broadway theater.
I'm a genius.
So pretty much, yeah.
Okay, but then I like went into it. I was like, how do you get an Oscar nomination? Because essentially it's like a music video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess that it was screened at an AMC theater for a week straight last year. So because of that, it can like get a nomination.
Oh, she was like, we're streaming at AMC for a week.
Yeah. No,
because
we're gonna get. I read also it says that she could have gotten like another nomination. It says potentially because of the Where the Crawdads Sing song.
Oh my God.
It says time will tell if it makes it in. And then it said that it said that she could have gotten, it could have gotten nominated for Best Picture had it come out in 2022, but it didn't.
Wow. Could you imagine her just sweeping up all these awards this year?
It'd be so ridiculous. It is a great short.
It really is.
An Oscar. Our queen
winning a fucking Oscar for a music video, pretty much.
Would be iconic. Has she won a Tony?
A Tony?
Yeah.
Well, she hasn't done Broadway or anything, right?
I know, but like maybe she's like written a song and a play. That's what I was asking.
I don't think so. Should I look? Has Taylor Swift won a Tony? Okay. In the entertainment industry, the highest of all accolades is to receive at least one Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, the EGOT. With her 11 Grammys and her win at the 2015 Emmys, Taylor Swift is halfway through. So I don't think she has. That is really wild.
Time to make a musical queen.
Do you think that's one of her goals right now? Is to be like, I want to get an EGOT?
Yeah.
That's really
I feel
sick.
like that must be most musicians.
Yeah. Especially if you're like, if you're halfway there. I'd be like, all right, let's do a Broadway musical. I know.
I just don't understand
why. Take it off the musical. Okay, sorry.
Why the VMAs aren't a part of the EGOT.
Yeah, what the fuck? They're very high up there. They should also qualify.
VGOT, more like
VMAs. I feel like it's probably the lamest awards on MTV Awards for anyone who's actually famous.
What about the streamies?
Yeah, the shorties, the streamies. With the age of social media, we need to up the EGOT. Yeah. Okay. There should be social media EGOTs where it's like EGOT. Yeah, where it's like a shorty, a streamy.
Oh yeah.
What else is sort of plausible for an influencer?
Grammy.
I guess a lot of influencers become artists. Okay, so a shorty, a streamy, a Grammy. One more. What's another good one?
A shorty, a streamy.
Oh, like a Teen Choice or something like that. Because a lot of influencers do Teen Choice.
Yep. Okay. That's a great one.
And the Grammy is so high, so much higher up than all of those.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it hard.
That's gotta be like the T of the. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the EGOTs are hard to get. Like an Oscar as a musician.
Yeah. Unless you're,
John Legend.
J-Lo.
I wonder how many EGOTs there are in the world.
I'll do a search right now.
Yeah.
I know your computer is dangling off, so.
Yeah, I can't even touch it.
How many EGOTs?
Just say
EGOT winners.
Yeah.
17. Audrey Hepburn, Jennifer Hudson.
Queen.
Here, let me click this link so I can really see. I'll just go through them really fast.
Yeah. Richard
Rodgers, composer.
Maybe just read ones we know.
Well, it's hard because I don't know probably all of them.
Oh, okay.
Rita Moreno?
No idea.
Actress. Okay. Don't know him. Audrey Hepburn. Jonathan Tunick. Don't know him. Mel Brooks.
Whoa. I'm going to need a Tony?
Yeah. Best. Okay. He's in Mad About You. What's Tony again? Oh, The Producers, I guess, was a musical. Mike Nichols, Whoopi Goldberg.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that tracks.
I just had no idea.
What a queen.
Robert Lopez.
Could
John
you
Legend,
imagine?
obviously.
Like, I would just feel so much better than everyone else.
Oh, no, you would be better than everyone else. Oh, and
Like,
Jennifer Hudson.
17 people ever? Like,
I know.
That's crazy.
Wait,
Dating
did you
back to Audrey Hepburn?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. I would literally be like, you're all fucking peasants and I'm the greatest human alive.
No, I mean, that's when you really should be wearing your sunglasses to the airport if you get an EGOT.
Yeah.
Wait, did you know Jennifer Hudson? That was the last one. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I knew that for some reason.
Just like absolute icons on that list.
Nutty. Tim Rice, don't know who that is. Andrew Lloyd Webber. I feel like you don't know
I
these
will
people.
not sleep until Taylor gets an EGOT.
I know.
That means that she's going to have some sort of hand in a Broadway production. And to be quite honest, I'm here for that.
We would literally have to go see it premiere. I mean, I
suddenly
would hope,
Carly likes musicals.
Yeah. I mean, imagine All Too Well, the Broadway musical.
Don't even like full body chills.
I mean, I would be there in 2 seconds.
It would be sold out like forever.
Erin would say, fuck Time Shifter. I'm going to the Broadway show. I'm going to stay up past 9.
Sitting there like this.
Yeah. With your sleep mask on though.
Open. Yeah.
You're just listening to it.
Oh my God. That would be iconic. You know, she's like shifting up some things right now. She's like, yo, let me get some writing credit for that thing you did.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's got to be on her way.
I also feel as though like she wouldn't do that. Like she would be like, no, I'm writing the song.
Oh, wait, what do you mean? Compared to what?
Like if she, like, I feel like some people probably are like, yeah, like let's collaborate on this and like give me a little writing credit, even if they just like hit a triangle or something.
Right.
Like I think
she would do it all herself.
No.
Yeah. It'd be her and Jack Antonoff making that whole Broadway performance show, whatever it is.
Oh God. Okay. Well, while we're on the topic of All Too Well, I was looking at Dumois for the first 2 hours on the flight, and I saw Dumois. They do like submissions, and it's like all the celeb sightings. So they always post those on Sundays. So it was full for me yesterday on my flight, and I came across one that said Jake Gyllenhaal was spotted at Erewhon in Studio City.
Mere minutes from our homes,
guys. This is our Erewhon. This is the Erewhon we go to get the Hailey Bieber smoothies, and Hailey Bieber smoothies only. And like now I feel as though we just need to like, you know, sit out there for a few hours a day.
What would you do if you saw him? Would you ask for a photo?
No. Oh my God. Definitely not.
No.
I'm not like a celeb photo asker.
I'm not either, but I feel like because it's Jake Gyllenhaal, it would just be like funny.
I think that if I were like fucked up and we were out at a club somewhere and I came across him, I would definitely ask. But like at an Erewhon, I don't know. I just think it's like too, like you're so rich you're going to Erewhon that like you're paying to not be recognized.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It is weird in
like,
LA. I feel like it's weird to
like,
ask.
Yeah, like he's just shopping among his peers.
Yeah, us.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, us.
We're like complaining paying for a smoothie that costs literally $20 fucking.
I know. We're like the Hailey Bieber smoothie.
Oh, that's fine. I made that in a. What'd you say?
Oh, one of Emma's friends. She used to work at a Botox filler place. I forget what, like esthetician,
like a spa.
Yeah, and her celebrity crush was Jake Gyllenhaal for so long, and this was years and years and years ago. She was dating this guy, but she also worked at this place at the time. And Jake Gyllenhaal came in to get Botox or whatever he was getting. And she was so starstruck. And he went in to get his procedure or get injections.
Jake Gyllenhaal gets Botox.
Yeah. Well, I don't know exactly what it was. It's like a headline. Like, no, I don't know what it was. It might have been a facial. I don't really know. Yeah. But he went to go to the bathroom, and the person that was working on him came out and was like, he just asked if you were single. And
ew, what a creep.
Well, yeah, but it was like her biggest celebrity crush. So of course she was like, oh my God, but she was in a relationship with a fucking loser.
Okay, bestie. Well, at that point, you got to be like, yes, I am.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship, married, anything. Like, you have to say, I am single.
However, like clearly not a Swiftie then. So
She's not. No.
because I just think that like if you knew, then the red flags would be there already. Like you'd know, like, oh,
Totally.
even if you were single, you're like, no, I'm not. Sorry.
Yeah, like I cannot do this to the community.
I don't-
likes Taylor, but she's not a Swiftie, so whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was a funny story.
that is crazy.
Yeah. I think like there was more to it. I'm just really bad at retelling stories. It was something
I
like
think that was perfectly fine.
I know, but there's more, but I just can't remember it correctly. I think that he asked for her number and she actually gave it to him, but never her. I don't know. It was something like that where she was like, could you fucking imagine?
Oh my God. I can't believe he just like goes to get Botox and picks up girls.
I know.
Like, what a weirdo.
Again, I don't know if it was Botox, but it was something.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll say it was Botox.
So we get a cease and desist.
Also, this was 20 years ago. So he was 7.
Yeah, it was actually a really long time ago. So
I doubt that long. It was probably like 10.
like 10, yeah, something like that.
Wow.
But I thought that was a funny story. Could you, I mean, imagine having a celebrity crush and that person came in and then asked if you were single. That to me is a fanfic.
Oh, no, 100%. Like if it was someone that I already didn't despise out of pure like stanhood,
Yeah. If Harry
then
Styles,
the situation would be a lot different.
could you imagine Harry Styles? Oh, he just asked if you were single. I would literally
I'd be like, I
unravel.
am for the night.
Yeah, I feel like whatever you want me to be, I am. I'm sad.
Yeah. Oh, well, that time has passed for me. But
Yeah. I still got a little time probably, to be honest.
yeah, you're hanging on to this one for the both of us.
By a thread, yes.
Harry, do your work.
I think Nolan would understand. He also likes Harry, but
Yeah. I mean, TJ literally told me that I could like sleep with Harry on our wedding night. So
oh, so you're good.
yeah.
Yeah, you're still in it. You're still in the game then.
I just don't think I could do that though. I feel
Yeah.
like I like not knowing.
For sure. Because
then
I
what if
don't
he's
want to know something
terrible?
that, yeah, exactly.
Yeesh.
Well, then I guess it would end the crush. And I'd be like, okay, I'm not
oh
in a spell
oh,
anymore.
I should. Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know. He seems like a great guy. But we don't know.
Truly, I've never heard a bad thing about him.
I know. Stop talking about it.
Okay, well, we can move on to Am I the Asshole now?
Okay. Am I the asshole for asking for Jake Gyllenhaal's number?
Ah,
All right. I have one pulled up. I'll just read it.
oh my God. My mic.
Everything okay over there?
Yeah. My back really hurts.
Okay. Well, we're
My
almost
back
done.
hurts and I'm a little hungry.
I time shifted. I'm tired.
I have to pee. Oh my God, it's almost 3. Oh,
Is that
I hope
bad?
this footage sends.
It'll be okay. It's only 11 here. So,
That's well, it's almost, it's
noon. Yeah. But even if it takes
Okay.
4 hours, it's fine.
That's so true.
Because it goes up on Patreon usually on Mondays. So go to our
Yep.
Patreon if you haven't been before. It's up super early.
Patreon.com/onlyfriends.
Yes, ma'am. This one we can relate to, I think. At least I can. You can too, but I don't know
Who
if you
can
care
relate?
as
Who?
much. Who can relate? Oh my God, that song. I've never heard that in so long.
I know. Whenever
can
I
relate.
hear anyone say like I can relate, that's it literally plays in my brain.
Oh my God, so stupid. Okay. Am I the asshole for embarrassing my coworker on purpose despite understanding the joke? I, 27 female, am very pale.
Hmm.
I'm with you, girly. I don't like to tan nor going in the sun, and my family comes from Russia, so we are naturally pretty pale. I go on a jog at 5 a.m. and 11 p.m., so the sun isn't out at those
My
times.
God.
Well, she's like really
Double
avoiding the sun.
sessions. Yeah.
2 a days.
Oh, wait, did she say 11 p.m.?
Yeah, 5 a.m. and 11 p.m. Also, if you're up at 5 a.m., 11 p.m. is really late to be up. Like, how are you
Yes.
still alive?
Was also going to comment on that. That is
So,
crazy.
she's
Like,
at
unless you're
least-
literally hibernating all day. Are you coming clean that you're a vampire?
Yeah, so for real, what the fuck? Also, if you're up at 5 a.m., if you're jogging at 5 a.m., you're probably waking up at least at like 4:30.
Totally.
And you're up at 11, what's your secret?
Also, like, these are 2 incredibly dangerous times for a woman to be exercising out in the wild alone.
I know, it's just so annoying because
5 a.m. and
to.
11 p.m. Like,
Yeah.
you're literally asking to be murdered.
I know, like unless you have a gun on you. I I was joking about that because I like to walk.
Russian.
I love walking at night, but the sun's gonna start going down at like 4:30 in the winter, and I was like, I'm just strapped.
Let's go get some.
Me with a gun.
Let's get our license
just for my walk. It's like weighing me down, probably.
That is so funny.
Okay. The reason I don't like going out in the sun is because I faint when I stay out in the sun a lot, and 2, I don't like it, and 3, even if I want to tan, God knows why I don't get tan.
And so 4, I guess my skin gets bedazzled.
I'm glistening. And 6, if I smell garlic.
Yeah.
Also, I sleep upside down. Anyways. I work in the same office as another girl. Let's call her Tori, 29 female. She is lesbian and I am lesbian too. At the office, some people have joked about us dating. Tori has the habit of making jokes about me, mostly about my pale skin, since Tori is naturally tan as she is Japanese. I mostly ignore her, so it doesn't bother me much. Yesterday, I sat down with my coworkers.
Did they say she's tan?
Tori is the other girl.
Oh.
Yeah, she's Japanese, so she has like a darker tone, I guess.
Interesting.
Like
Got
natural.
It. Okay. More olive-y.
Yeah. Yesterday I sat down with my coworkers to have lunch. As I was opening my lunchbox, one coworker goes, "When are you two going to start dating?" as a joke, in which Tori replies, "Nah, I don't date vampires. What if she sucks my blood out of my sleep?" Everyone starts laughing. I get a bit annoyed and say, "What do you mean? I don't get it." She tries to explain, and again I say, "But I'm not a vampire. I don't get it." An awkward 20-minute silence passes until break time is over. Later, Tori pulls me aside and tells me that I embarrassed her and that she calls me a racist asshole. So am I the asshole?
Wait, why did she call her racist?
I truly feel like she said that because she got embarrassed, because nothing about what she said had any racist tones. I don't
she
think.
Literally didn't even say anything. She was just like, "What are you talking about?"
She was just trying to make her feel like rude for what she was saying. Like, it'd be like if you were like making fun of how pale I was, and I was like, "I don't get why that's funny. Why is that funny?"
And
it's like that.
Like, "You're a racist."
And then she was like, "Well, you're a racist asshole." Yeah, for saying that. Unless there's other things that have happened, but yeah, I feel like
extreme overreaction. Very weird that this girl didn't understand the vampire joke in general, which leads me to believe she is.
No, she does get it.
Coy.
She does get it. Is that what you said?
Well, no, she was like, "What do you mean?"
She was doing it on purpose so she would feel bad.
Oh.
It's like if somebody's bullying you. I feel like it's a great tactic. Feel like, "Oh, cool, you're so pale." I'd be like, "What do you mean I'm so pale? Really, why is that
so
bad?"
Funny. I literally did not pick up on that at all. Okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah, because she says, despite understanding the joke. So she like got it, but she was trying to make her feel dumb or bad for doing that. I feel like it's a great tactic.
Yeah, iconic queen.
Yeah. I love that. I don't think she's an asshole at all. I think that that's what you should do if you're uncomfortable and someone's making a joke about you and your appearance, especially.
Yeah. I also just think like it was a funny joke.
What the girl said to her?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
but
we
I
literally
feel
just sat here for 5 minutes talking about how she's a vampire.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I think she's over it and she doesn't want to be called, like, make fun of her paleness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's the issue.
It's
she's
a
like,
consistent
I'm sick of it.
thing.
Yes.
Okay. She needs to elaborate some more. Give some more details about times in which she's made fun of her.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, it just says, "I'm very pale." Yeah, it doesn't say if she makes fun of her a lot or anything, but...
Like, if it was a one-time thing, just be like, "Haha, you're so funny."
Yeah, or just like, "Hey, I don't like that joke."
Yeah, like, you could, like, go along with it and be like, "I am a vampire."
Yeah, "I will suck your motherfucking blood."
Yeah, I could see if she was, like, being bullied constantly by this person and then, like, was kind of a jerk to her, but yeah, I don't know. They both just kind of seem like the jerks to me in this situation. I'm going to say it.
Okay. Well, I don't think she's an asshole. I think the other girl is. I like her response, actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think that her saying that makes her the asshole at all.
Okay.
Like, agree to disagree. Different opinions.
I'm standing my ground.
Yeah, no, of course.
Actually, you're right.
No. I mean, yeah.
I think because I wouldn't get bullied, but people would comment about it a lot to me in elementary school. So I wanted to tan so bad because I felt like out of place. So I think that's where my, like,
a little projection.
I don't like that joke. Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. But honestly, if people say it now, I truly don't care. But when I was younger, obviously, it was like, I should go tanning. And my mom would be like, you're not going in a tanning bed.
Yeah. But also, like, people strive to have pale skin. So, like,
yeah, back in the day, it meant you were rich. So, because you didn't have to go work outside or
also,
go
like,
outside.
have you seen Twilight? Like, the Cullens have it so good. They are so well off. Like, they have a great family unit. And
Yeah. I mean, truly just going back to Twilight.
That's the
They're
tea.
very well off for being pale.
We've got one asshole and I've got both assholes.
Yeah. So I guess we're fighting.
For the record, am I the asshole for sending an employee home to change? For the record, I'm a female. I'm a 23-year-old senior software engineer. Part of my job oversees a group of 8 other programmers. I do not enforce a dress code. I'm fine with the other programmers wearing t-shirts and tank tops as long as they are not outrageous in nature. But the one thing that I will never tolerate is visible underwear. Recently, I hired a new employee. She is the only other female on board of the 9, including myself. She is extremely intelligent with excellent program solving skills, but I've had to reprimand her 3 times in the 2 weeks she's been with us about my no visible underwear rule. She refuses to wear a racer back bra. Oh, okay. So she's saying that a bra
Like
is
a bra.
underwear. She refuses to wear a racerback bra whenever she wears a tank top. It's distracting because my desk happens to be directly behind hers, meaning I have to look directly at her visible bra straps all day while working. This morning was the last straw when she arrived wearing a turtleneck tank dress. I have an outfit similar to hers, and I thought it was a very professional look. What wasn't professional about it, however, was that her bra straps were hanging out and about to fall down. I called her into a vacant office room and told her that I was sending her home until she concealed her straps. I tried making it clear that coming to work with visible underwear was unacceptable. She left and came back an hour later, but she was at her desk crying. I apologized and said that I didn't mean to upset her, as well as how she will make a great contribution to our programming team, but she still seemed upset. I will stick by my rule, but was I an asshole by raising my voice at her and sending her home? I want to make the work environment distraction free.
I personally don't understand why that would be distracting. It's just
for
bra
like
straps.
But I feel like in like a professional environment, I'm undecided right now, but like I can see why. Like, you're at your workplace. You don't want like men looking at her like bra straps all day and like sexualizing her, because like that's what most men tend to do. So like I get that from like a professional standpoint. But I also feel as though like just pull her aside and be like, hey, like, so sorry. Keep your bra straps hidden.
Yeah.
Come back tomorrow. Don't like send her fucking home. Like, get over it.
Yeah. I just don't think it's as big of a deal to be like, you need to go home.
No,
I don't know. I guess I'd have to like see, because what I'm picturing is like, if I'm wearing a tank top that's like see-through, I'll wear a bra underneath and you can like sometimes see the straps. And I'm like, why would that be? But I guess I get it. I mean, every work environment is going to have rules for dress code. So to me, it makes sense in that way. It's like school, like they're stupid, but it's like no shoulders.
Totally.
So yeah, in the work sense, I understand. So I guess it makes sense. I guess it doesn't need to really be thought about further. It's like, okay, if it's a work rule, then it's a work rule. But I don't know. I just think like if you could see her boobs through her shirt, like that would be a reason to send her home. Because it's like, okay, you're like nude, basically.
Yeah, I absolutely don't think she should have sent her home.
Yeah.
Like I think that she should have just pulled her aside and been like, hey, like, also, I think she could have just handled it better. Brought her into the room, been like, listen, this is like the one thing for work. Like I just want to make sure everyone's like dressed appropriately. And that is, you can't show your bra straps or whatever. Like, just remember that for the next time. But like, to send someone home, like that's so embarrassing. And like, I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah. I feel like it's just no one's really an asshole. It's just like a weird vibe, like a weird communication. I would probably cry too if it were me. Honestly, I'd be like, oh my God,
so embarrassed. And then having to come back like dressed differently.
Yeah. It's just like obvious. It's such an obvious thing to go and come back and wear something else and be like, I literally got sent home because of what I was wearing. That's really embarrassing.
I think the reaction was wrong and the way she handled it was a little assholey, and she could just maybe, you know, approach her again and be like, listen, I'm really sorry. If that I embarrassed you.
Yeah. And you can also be like, there are great boob tape or like,
I know
nipple covers.
Well, that's the whole thing. And she's like, she refuses to wear a bra, like a racerback bra. And it's like, bitch, you don't know like what, if she needs that support that way.
Right.
Everyone's bodies are different. Maybe she can't wear a racerback bra. Like, shut up.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Well,
I don't think anyone's really an asshole, but I do think she handled it wrong, the boss.
Same.
So I guess you could say she's the asshole, but I don't know.
I guess you're right.
On the asshole spectrum, it's like towards the no.
It's just like she didn't intentionally mean to be an asshole, but she was one.
Yeah. But she is
like,
the boss, so it's like, okay, I understand. You have to like, whatever.
Dress codes are just like so stupid. Just let people be naked, you know?
Right?
Yeah.
Everyone's just naked in it's like a Gen Z new company, a startup. Everyone's going to be naked so we don't sexualize anybody.
Yeah, I know.
We're not ready for that.
It's like so stupid because it's a boss. Ow! Oh my God.
Oh, what happened?
Oh no.
I just saw Erin's headphones get ripped out of her ears.
I don't know what you're saying.
I was saying I just saw your headphones get ripped out of your ears.
Yeah, that really hurt.
What happened?
My microphone fell and then it
grabbed your earring or your headphones, your earrings.
Everything. Oh God.
Technical difficulties.
It's just so crazy that we live in a society where bra straps are triggering still.
I know. So stupid.
But well, you know what else is stupid? Us. So make sure you're following us everywhere.
That was a great plug.
Thanks so much. We have a Patreon, which we mentioned. There will be some bonus episodes live for you this month. That is OnlyFriends or patreon.com/OnlyFriends. My apologies. And then the audio version of the podcast comes out on Wednesdays. Everybody listen to podcasts. The video version comes out on Thursdays on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed so you can catch the visual epis. Yep. And then we also have another podcast called Good Influences that we do with two of our friends. So make sure that you're subscribed to that everywhere as well. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's really fun. It comes out every Tuesday. So if you're listening or watching, the one for the week has already been out. So go listen, go watch. It's very fun. And I guess that's it.
That is it. My ears really hurt from that treacherous fall.
I can imagine. That's the worst feeling when your headphones get ripped out.
Yeah.
It feels like your ears got ripped out.
Whenever I'm on a plane and like I'm sitting watching a show and I have to go to the bathroom, I like always forget. And stand up.
Yep. Rip.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's going to be it because I need to transfer this footage and it's going to take forever. So bye.
Okay. Bye, guys.